Inga, and today we will be talking about how to read your Instagram stats at the post level. And if we talk specifically about the cello process, this is the part where we evaluate our stats and we learn how to work with it. And if you want to know more about the cello process, make sure that you have signed up for the numbers party where I'm taking you through a process I created myself, how you can work with stats. Let's look at your last 12 posts on Instagram, and from here you can see the variety of your posts. So it's either video or normal post, reels, it can be carousel post. So this snapshot gives you an overview whether you have used a variety of posts. And then you click on one particular post and you will see underneath each of the posts it will say view insight. You click there, and after that you look at all the data here, and it's called post insight. So here you can see likes, comments, whether somebody shared or saved. Ideally you want to have the saves, but it will be individually to you. That's why it's important to remember that you set intention what kind of data you are after, and every time it can be different. So if you want to grow followers, you will look at number of the followers. If you want to increase your reach, you will be working on that particular number. If you want to increase engagement or saves, then your action will be aligned accordingly. And there is no right or wrong, it's what's important for you. So remember this. And if you just start out, your main focus should be creating consistent posts, variety of posts, so you have enough data to work with. Now, if we look at my post, it says 58 accounts were reached and 10 of them were not following my account, and every time this ratio will be different, so you will see how you are exposed to new people. More people are not following you, there are more chances that they will start following you. What happened for me recently, I cleaned up my account and I deleted in one go 100 people. Some of them were bots, some of them were inactive followers that I know that they were not present very often, and it impacted my engagement level. However, what it signaled to Instagram that something happened and 100 people decided that my content is not valuable, even though it was me. And as a precautionary measure, they have decreased my reach. It's been for 2 or 3 weeks now, and I'm waiting when this number is going to change. And it's important here not to go into despair. I will work with those 58 people. I know that if I want to increase reach, I need to import different. If I want to increase reach, I need to create strategies specifically for doing reach, and it can be using variety of hashtags, promoting my account, sharing them to stories, and so on and so on. But it's not about that my content is useless, nobody wants to watch it. Now, when you evaluate your data, you focus on just numbers and what you want to achieve, and then you set up your plan accordingly. It also shows you how many people visited your profile, and when I was promoting numbers party in my post, I was saying click the link in my bio and check more details. For me, it shows that it worked. Not necessarily people turned into followers. If you want to grow your followers, and you can see that there are a lot of people visiting your profile, but they are not turning into followers, and you want to create followers, then you will start using different tactics again, different strategy in order to encourage people. For instance, in my posts, when I was talking about Numbers Party, it was check my profile, and click on the link. If I want people to follow, the call to action should be follow for more, stay tuned, click and follow for more. This is how you encourage people to take actions that you want them to take. If you want to look at your real numbers, unfortunately, Reels don't have a particular tab underneath where it would show explicitly how people interacted on your Reels, but when you click on the Reel tab, you can see numbers. And at the moment, all the leading experts are saying that you can't predict which of the Reels will take off. Sometimes when you use popular music, it can take off, or depend what time you're posting it, then it can impact your reach. What I found out for myself, the moment I created a very specific video where I shared one specific tip, like it's easy to follow, it was informative, useful, very easy to apply straight away, and as a result it was my most viewed reel. Taking into account that it was the only reels that reached 3,500 views, and I know that it was useful, so it was very pleasing, of course. Here, when we talk about reels, don't get into the numbers game, not the party, numbers game. Don't despair if you didn't get enough views, and if you get a lot of views on your videos, but it doesn't translate into business or bigger engagement on your other posts or people taking actions, then I wouldn't be so happy about your views, because it will be just vanity metric. So here you just evaluate what you want. You want people to comment on your reels, you want them to send you DMs. You need to be clear what's your intention with your reel game. If you just start out, do reels for the sake of doing them in order to understand what people want to see. And it took me to do 3 reels a week in order to discover that this is the content that people want to see more, to make it more conscious on my part how to produce valuable content. So what you need to remember, when you evaluate numbers, choose what is important for you, and based on that, draw your conclusion. No emotions involved. You can use intuition though. A combined numbers and intuition is a magic process. Ask yourself what you can do differently to achieve the desired result. No emotions. Why nothing works for me? Why I can't create content that people love and share? Why nobody comments? No. What can I do to encourage comment? What can I do to increase my reach? And so on and so on. Don't bring judgment when you make these conclusions. Numbers show what steps can be taken, not what kind of person you are. And in Magical Creators membership, I will put the link below. This is what we do on a weekly basis. We go inside members' businesses and we talk about what can be done differently in order to achieve desired result. And remember, success takes time. Spend at least 30 days actively posting variety of content to be able to have more information to work with. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, post them below.